Beast of No Nation by Kari Joji Fukunaga is what we just watched. I felt like this was like a very big show of empathy, this movie.
Yeah.
Like, this is what life is like in this situation.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to be doing anything else if you're in my situation too.
Like, this was definitely one of those movies that, like, showed us a lifestyle in which we would never know. And I'm also kind of happy that it brought to light what would happen over there, or what has happened over there as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I thought this mainly was just a character analysis, if anything, just because, I mean, it's not necessarily about moving forward the plot, but it's more of showing this experience and wondering how this experience affects his character. The other day, we were talking about how populations with large amounts of males and lower amounts of females have the tendency to go to war more often. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, like, you know, this whole child soldiers, there's just pretty much a small society of just men, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And kind of more violent and stuff. And it's not so much you're doing this violent to be vengeful now, but it's more of just to fit in with your society, fit in with your culture, live up to your role models.
The fact that these kids aren't like going into school, they're not working, they're not contributing in any way to their society. There's so much war going on that they're running out of adult males. Both sides were taking kids.
Did you know, I gotta say, I really like the way they left the Commandant, or Idris Elba's character, because, I mean, I wasn't like, he's the bad guy, we're going to kill him in this really nasty way. No, it was just this really anticlimactic. It really leaves him, like, he's in the middle of talking, he sees no one's around, he just stops talking. That moment, just seeing him become so belittled like that after he was like this person, like that just meant more than any sort of like extravagant death or like extravagant like comeback and
poetic justice.
Yeah, it really was just outstanding the way, and it shows a lot about his character too. Like, that's pretty much all he had. Like, I mean, I guess you realize that when he got angry at the Supreme Commander for taking away his troops and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a great way to show his character and how that's all he really had. But I wonder what made Agu turn on the commandant at the end, because he just talked about how they're gonna defend each other, look out for each other and stuff, and then he turns the gun on him, and it's like, on the one hand, it's like Agu wants, you know, to be out of there and stuff, like they're all dying for nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys, like, you also have to consider, like, Agu's a 9-year-old kid, but I think it's just like growth in the sense of him also hearing, like, man, we haven't eaten for days, we need to get out of this situation. This man may have saved my life, but at this point he's currently killing me.
Are you willing to kill this man you view as your own father? This whole movie, I was thinking about something I studied in one of the psych classes I took in college, where we did like a case study of how terrorist organizations like recruit suicide bombers.
Yeah.
And, like, literally this movie, like, absolutely shows, like, perfectly, like, how that process works. You find out what, like, their, like, emotional weakness is, like, if they want revenge. Usually it's, like, a situation where they have no family, they're struggling, they need to survive. So you bring them into your group, you make them feel like a family, and, like, you create, like, these rituals, like, how's our commandant? All right. How's our commandant? All right. A thing that everyone does, so if you do it, you're part of the group. It's called the foot in the door technique. Like, as long as you are able to make a small request, if you say yes to that small request, chances are you'll say, like, bigger and bigger and bigger as long as you do it incrementally. Okay, he'll carry the ammo for us. Okay, he'll kill this innocent guy for us. Okay, he'll kill random people for us. Till it gets to the point where it's, like, you have to keep doing it. Because, like, everyone else around you is doing it. This is what's normal. This is the culture.
And then there's that expectation.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to talk about was when Agu took the drugs on his forehead and the world started changing. Red.
That was cool.
So the whole thing was that this photographer and documentarian by the name of Richard Mosey went into the Congo, and that was actually a nod to his work, because he shot on infrared film, and that infrared film produced such colors as pink leaves, and
like all the trees and stuff.
Yeah, and like
That's
made
really
everything
cool.
Yeah, made everything grayed out. All right, and that's the end of that. See you guys later.
So